enlighten us more on the upcoming hospital, I would request Dr. Vijay Natarajan sir to grace the dais. Dr. Vijay Natarajan is the Chief Executing Officer at Symbiosis University Hospital and Research Center and Professor at Symbiosis Institute of Health Sciences. He currently heads the Cardiothoracic Department at Pune Hospital and Research Center and consults at various hospitals like Dinanath Mangeshkar, NM Wadia, Jahangir Hospital and Ruby Hall Clinic. Sir has completed his MBBS and MS in the very own city of Pune from Vijay Medical College. He has done his Masters in Cardiothoracic Surgery from KM Hospital, Mumbai. Dr. Vijay Natarajan pioneered the bloodless cardiac surgery with minimum usage of blood products and provides low-cost cardiac surgery. I would request sir to kindly give us insight about the hospital.
Good afternoon, everyone. At the outset, I'd like to thank SYMHEALTH and Dr. Aute and his very efficient team, Dr. Banerjee, who had the tough job of chasing all the speakers and getting their presentations in on time, and this wonderful bunch of young students, young ladies, mostly ladies, few gentlemen as well, who've done a fantastic job in keeping everything well organized. Some in the front line here, mostly in the background, and some at the sidelines as well, handing out ominous timeline warning notes. It's part of the job, I realize that. So getting to the Symbiosis University Hospital and Research Center, this is the youngest baby of the Symbiosis family. So for all you parents here, I'm sure you would understand the youngest is also the most demanding. And so are we, at least financially. So probably most of you have actually seen the upcoming building as you drove up to this conference hall. So this is a artist diagram. Next year we'll have the real thing for you, including a video of how the hospital actually runs. The Symbiosis University Hospital and Research Center, as you know, is located in this very scenic campus. It's the initial plan. Phase 1 is going to be a 250-bedded hospital, which will be NABH certified. NABH stands for the National Accreditation Board of Hospital and Healthcare Facilities. We hope to achieve that within the first 6 months of operation. There will be a greater emphasis on the quality of doctors. I don't mean to say that other hospitals don't emphasize on that, but ours is going to be a slightly different priority in terms of hiring doctors, in terms of their promotions and incentives, which will not be quantity related, but more in relation to quality improvement, research, and paper presentations. The other important aspect which we shall be emphasizing is the quality of nurses. I'm sure you would all agree that the weakest link in the Indian healthcare system is nursing. We haven't paid enough attention to our quality of our nurses. And that, sadly, is the only difference in quality between Western hospitals and our hospitals. So we plan to put a great focus on the quality of nurses. The other important part, I'm sure over the last 24 hours, you've heard many deliberations. Patient interaction in most hospitals is pathetic. We hope to add the prefix M before that and make it a different working culture in this hospital. The other unique feature here that all our consultants will be full-time and will be provided, most of them will be provided accommodation right next door so that they are available 24/7 for patient care, and that will be the case with nursing staff as well. Also, we have the latest state-of-the-art equipment in all departments, and that's what has really pushed the budget up in a big way, but that presently is not a matter of concern. This is just to show you a few of those features, the latest cath lab, which has, in addition to the usual facilities, a lot of research aspects as well. Dialysis machines, which are top quality, so that there's no real compromise in quality of care provided to our patients. This is an exhaustive list of all the various specialties. The reason why I put it here is we heard there were a lot of applications for jobs at our hospital, medical and non-medical, yesterday. So this is the list of specialties. So those of you in the audience who are interested in being part of this family and this hospital, please do contact us. I'll provide that contact information on the last slide. Important thing here, as you can see, is that we're going to have a 24/7 pharmacy. We'll be tying up with all insurance companies, and all government schemes, including Ayushman Bharat, will be part of our hospital package. What we also need to let you know what we will not be providing here. So in the phase 1, which is right now 250 beds, we won't be having routine cardiac surgery. There won't be radiation therapy, nuclear scans, robotic surgery, or IVF facilities. This will happen in the next phase, which we hope to commission in about 4 to 5 years' time when we expand to a 700-bed facility. Our operation theaters, we have 5 of them, 1 dedicated for obstetrics and gynecology, and the remaining 4 in the main theater complex, which will be state-of-the-art. We will follow the strictest guidelines for infection prevention and hope to achieve a 0 infection rate. The operation theaters, as the rest of the hospital, will be integrated into the hospital information system, so it will be a totally paperless digital system in this hospital from day 1, because as we realize over the years that it's very difficult to shift from a paper full to a paperless system for a variety of reasons. So these are the kind of surgeries that we will be providing: bariatric surgery, laparoscopic surgery, and there'll be a very close monitoring all these patients post-operatively by a team of full-time consultants. So this is what our modular operation theaters will look like. Modular actually means that there are different modules by which the operation theater is constructed, so that if there is any reason for breakdown, unlike a non-modular theater where you may have to shut down the entire complex for about a week or so, here you can do it within 24 hours. These are some of the very strict sterility procedures that we will be following. Central sterile supply system. We'll be having the PAC system as well, which is the picture archival and communication system, as you are all aware, so that everything is digitally brought into one system and available for all the healthcare workers to access digitally wherever they are. The core beliefs of the Symbiosis family, and therefore of the hospital as well, we will be following the highest levels of professional ethics, and therefore there will be a very strict adherence to the latest established international guidelines in all specialties. We shall not leave it to the whims and fancies of individual consultants, because there can be problems there. Research initiatives is going to be a major push and is going to be an important part of selection of consultants as well. Affordable healthcare, which we plan to achieve without compromising quality, maybe a tall order, but I'm sure we'll be able to achieve that. It's going to be an entirely patient-centric care model, which again, many speakers have alluded to over the last 24 hours. The 24/7 delivery of care has also been mentioned. And we'll be closely collaborating with a lot of our very fabulous sister institutes like the Symbiosis Institute of Health Sciences, Health Skills, the Institute of Technology, which is the engineering college right opposite our campus, biological sciences, stem cell research, medical imaging, etc. So just a little bit of a repetition there. What's so unique about the Symbiosis University Hospital? That we'll be having full-time doctors who will be providing 24/7 coverage, including Sundays. Sundays, as we all know, is a bit of a weekday in healthcare delivery. We would probably keep the hospital fully functional on Sundays as well. Illnesses don't choose holidays. So the other thing is about, again, the strong emphasis on research, which is going to be an ongoing thing for everyone who's going to be associated with our hospital. Affordable rates I've already mentioned, completely paperless digital system, the evidence-based guidelines we've already mentioned. We are in close collaboration with many doctors who are part of the NHS system in the UK and the American system as well, so that we have all the latest international guidelines to help us set up standard operating procedures and protocols, all in the interest, of course, of patient care. We'll be developing mobile-based access for patients, doctors, and all healthcare workers so that everything can be digitally accessed. And of course, telemedicine services will be provided on a large scale, probably for the first time in any hospital of this kind in our country. So if any of you all would like to be associated with the hospital, this is the contact information. So feel free to mail in your CVs so that we can take a call on that and get back to you as soon as possible and decide on the selection process. I haven't got a chit from there as yet, so I think I can put that down on my CV as an achievement. So if there are any questions, feel free. Or you can contact us later as well. No questions, I think? Okay, thank you so much.